Well, Jeff, I've literally just arrived within the city of Rome after taking the thruway from Syracuse. And right away, you can see this pile of water here that people should not be driving through. You can see cars going right through it. I honestly haven't ventured beyond this parking lot because what we're seeing here is pretty devastating to begin with. Beyond this water, which we continue to look at, we're going to pan in the distance. You can see a building here where people that I've talked to said this damage, this downed wall, partially a collapse, is because of what passed through here just a little while ago. Again, someone telling the National Weather Service they spotted a tornado, but the National Weather Service would have to come out and survey that. And as I have a photographer, Bill Goldschmidt, continue moving to his left, you can see the top of a building that I'm told was a church steeple, a steeple of, I believe, St. Mary's Church. You can see basically ripped off clean, at least from our perspective here. People saying that was because of the storm that passed through here within the last hour. To my left, down the street here a little bit, there's fire trucks and the Rome Police Department. All the traffic lights are dark, so I imagine that based on National Grid numbers, seeing what we're seeing those National Grid numbers in real life, that these traffic lights are dark, so police and fire crews are doing their best to move traffic along. But as we continue to look, I'm going to keep having Bill, our photographer, move his camera left. You can see in this parking lot a huge chunk of metal that I imagine came off of a roof or another building. Another pile of water here. And then in the distance, another structure that, again, based on eyewitnesses telling me this damage is because of the storm that happened in the last hour. So pretty widespread damage that I'm personally just seeing for myself, that I know the police officers and firefighters are just getting to themselves. So in terms of a broad scope, I don't think we can put exactly into words how big it is. But from this one spot, I'm seeing significant damage, roofs on the ground, pieces of roofs, that steeple of St. Mary's Church down, partial collapses of some buildings, puddling in the roadways. Again, if you are watching us and about to head out, I would avoid the city of Rome. I would certainly avoid any kind of ponding in the water because it's not safe to drive through, although we consistently see people driving through it. In their defense, it's a moment of panic. They have to get through, but this is not a safe path to take. And so we see some National Grid trucks here. We see more ponding in the parking lot across the street. Let's look over here, Bill. We see some pretty good damage to these trees, which I know is something the National Weather Service looks at when determining whether or not a tornado hit. These trees, the way they're snapped, the way the tops are ripped off by wind, is usually a helpful indicator to meteorologists from the National Weather Service when they come to see if it was a tornado that hit. And Jeff, I'm just listing things because I'm pointing them out as I see them. We arrived a few minutes ago and we're already seeing quite a big mess here.
Andrew, thank you very much for that quick work.